We have a new pamphlet actually this year, eh?
Right, I think this is
yeah. Well, what do you think about the pamphlet?
First of all, I think it's kind of smart because it's a little bit misleading. They don't quite understand what they're getting right away. So you can then pitch it however you want, not to get as many out as possible. And depending on what you can ask different things. You can ask your feelings or your opinions, or you can just ask if you're pro-choice or pro-life. And I find you get it out more.
How is it misleading, Ethan? Or Ethan, sorry?
Just because it doesn't, like at the front, it doesn't actually just say, you know, pro-choice or it doesn't actually just say like pro-life or anti-abortion, where it's everything all at once. So this touches on everything, where it's not just stand out with this huge big sign that says, you know, pro-life on it.
Right. No, I like that too, because our other ones would have a graphic image of an aborted baby on it, and you know, people are reluctant to take it.
Right.
Whereas this one is all about the pro-choice rhetoric that they're basically using to describe their position, and it's anything but pro-choice. So have you had any opportunity to defend that our position is actually also pro-choice?
I did for a second. I kind of move around a lot and try to get to as many people as possible, so I'm not really planted in one area talking to one person at a time. I find that most people don't quite understand how the whole process works, how, you know, life comes to be, and there's a lot of just misinterpretation and not enough information out there. And I find that the pamphlet really helps getting that out there, so I want to get out as many as possible so people really understand what happens and what life actually is from the moment of conception until natural death.
Right, and I think the pamphlet is great too because they can take it with them.
Exactly.
And now on the back of the pamphlet, I think there's a reference to our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube channel, right?
Right down here.
Yeah. Now we were actually, Giovanni just checked it out. Like.
Oh yeah, I was just looking at the YouTube channel for Show the Truth.
And what was the one you looked at?
It was a little bit hard to pick up on all the details of the video just because of the background noise, but it was basically just somebody confronting us about the gruesomeness of the signs and just the conversation that happened between the people displaying the signs and then a member of the public who was just being confrontational about it, which is fair enough because that's what we're looking for, like engaging with the public and showing them that despite the fact that these signs are gruesome, like this is the reality of abortion.
Yeah, right. So on the YouTube channel, what we've tried to put there is some of them are just informational type of videos, but quite a few of them are actual real conversations between, sometimes not even Show the Truth pro-lifers, it's actually bystanders talking to each other. So it's actually, yeah, it's crazy. Like it shows that Canadians can actually have a fairly respectful conversation about abortion. And so why can't we debate abortion in Parliament? If we can talk about it, have a major difference of opinion, and it can be very animated, and sometimes, you know, a little bit of bad language because that's the way we talk. Sometimes we get heated, but we're not really, we're angry in a way, but we're still pretty respectful. And those are the kind of conversations that we try to, you know, record if we can. It doesn't happen very often, but occasionally we're lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. And those are on our YouTube channel, and some of them are like amazing.
Right.